have to tell that in general terms, the Pacific Alliance members are in very economically in pretty good shape, and we think also we're very sexy. So we share something together. Now I would like to invite the ambassador of Ricardo Villanueva from Mexico, who will give us words about the Pacific Alliance on behalf of the four members of the Pacific Group.
Good morning, dear friends and colleagues. Thank you very much for joining us in this presentation of the Pacific Alliance, and thanks to PAIiZ and its president, Mr. Sojusz as well, for allowing us to do so precisely at the headquarters of Poland's body for the promotion of trade and investment. The Pacific Alliance is a regional integration initiative formed by Chile, Colombia, Mexico, and Peru, which was created in 2011. Currently, it represents the largest economic bloc in Latin America. It has three clear objectives, as you could see probably in these little pamphlets that we supplied at the entrance. The first one is to build an area of deep integration in order to move progressively towards the free movement of goods, services, and capital and persons. The second is to further promote the growth, development, and competitiveness of our economies with a view to achieving a greater standard of well-being, overcoming socio-economic inequalities, and a higher social inclusion of its inhabitants. As you very well know, in Latin America we still have pockets of poverty and inequality, and this conception of the Pacific Alliance is precisely one of its objectives is to work in that direction. We conceive openness in trade as a tool to overcome these social difficulties. The third one is to become a platform of political articulation, economic and trade integration, and outreach to the world with a special emphasis on Asia Pacific. The Alliance now counts with 25 observer countries, and Costa Rica will soon become a full-right member. The interest that the Alliance arouses around the world comes from the fact that its composition is not based simply on geographical contiguity, but rather in the affinity of its development models, in democracy and the role of the state as promoter and regulator of the market, in the openness to trade, in investment in the international economy, in making the region attractive for foreign investment, and its orientation to Asia Pacific, the fastest growing economic region in the world today. The Pacific Alliance did not start as an act of state voluntarism, nor as a rhetorical exercise in politics, but instead from a strong economic reality. It is a strategic platform for open integration, without exceptions, consisting of countries with similar visions of development and that are promoters of free trade as an engine for growth. The four countries have a total population of 209 million people, with a GDP per capita on average of about $13,000, and its population, mostly young, represents a highly qualified workforce, along with an attractive market that has a purchasing power that is constantly growing. But I don't want to dwell on economic data that our friend Sergio Calderon of Colombia will better explain. I would like to, along with my Latin American colleagues, invite you to take advantage of the opportunities presented by this platform that is facilitating trade, services, capital, and investment to promote growth and competitiveness of our economies. Thank you very much for your